So, let me get this straight. You want to start an underground fight club in which I have to fight 4 3-year-olds, a 5-year-old, and a 7-year-old. Do I think I can win? No, I don't think I can win. But it's good money. And you'll sell the tickets. You're gonna go do that right now. Okay, I'm in. Yeah, go do it.
I'm gonna need $5 from each one of you right now.
You didn't even fight an owl, Rob. How is that gonna work? Okay, before we start the podcast, hi guys.
Did you notice how I said I couldn't win? That was the best part. Like, you think I could win? No, I don't think I could win.
Like, guys, Rob does not show me these before the show. Like, I'm seeing this like you guys for the first time. This is so unprofessional. I love this. Oh my god. Oh,
well, that one I got approved by Sean because I'm like, I should better check on this one because I'm talking about fighting
sure,
kids.
I get it.
But that he was like all over that one. He was like, absolutely.
Fuck.
Shit. Here we go. So, as you notice, we started a little late because I'm having technical difficulties. So, I'm going to use my phone for notes. So, if you see me looking down a lot, I don't want to mess with my computer right now because it took me a while to just get this going. But, man, it's been an interesting week with WrestleMania and a couple other things going on. And Maggie has not been able to sleep. I have not been able to sleep. Maggie hasn't been able to sleep because WrestleMania messed her up. And I haven't been able to sleep because of a bird. An owl has sucked. Oh, right out my window, like literally. But it's been good the past 2 nights. Thursday night or Wednesday night, it was raining, so it wasn't anywhere around. And last night it was not out. So, nice, Ryan. No, it didn't. It was actually just for whatever reason my computer froze. Yes, and we will definitely talk about the Bucks and FTR. That was a hell of a match. But
before we even start, let me just address the elephant in the room. I am not in jail. For those of you wondering, here's really quickly, like the whole situation. A guy was a douchebag in my bar, and I have stopped drinking like more than a month now, and I'm really, really trying not to smoke. I'm not saying I'm succeeding in that effort. I'm really not. I smoke here and now, like 1 cigarette a day, which is awesome. But like, he started being like a male chauvinist pig, like a sexist moron, and I couldn't do anything about it because normally I just go out and smoke a cigarette or like drink a whole bottle of tequila. But I couldn't because I'm starting, I'm pushing myself. So what I did is I went backstage and started doing push-ups. And I'm jacked as fuck now, and I will be the one dethroning Roman. Like, I am in an airplane as we speak. Like this here right now in the background, like this is technology. It's the phone! It's ringing! Ryan was right.
Stop.
Oh, so long story short, Rob, what do you want to talk about?
There's so much to talk about. I mean, there's a lot. Well, let's get through some of these super chats. Ryan Sullivan starting off with a bang. Thank you. Did the phone ring and kick you off the internet? Rob, like I said, no, It didn't, but it just did ring now, but it didn't mess up the internet.
Ryan is a, like, what do you call him? A psychic?
Yeah, maybe. Kyle, Maggie, hashtag Maggie's hat. What's the front of your hat say? Anything?
I'm not sure. I think it's Lacoste or
Oh.
whatever.
Yeah, gotcha.
I suppose. I don't care because my head is really fucked up. You know, it's mushed. I don't like my head. Like, okay, so I don't wear hats as you're supposed to because my ears. I don't want to get into it, but I don't like my head. I don't like my face. So if I put on a hat, it will show just how unproportional my face is. So
Ricardo the bad guy. Can we talk about Bucks and FTR? We absolutely will.
Damn sure.
Throwback. Thank you for the generous super chat. Thank you guys for making every Friday special, just like Sean Ross Sapp on Cameo on Wicked Crazy Pinfalls.
Boo!
Shout out to Drew for being awesome. Cody versus Roman. Is that possible? New Day. Who? Love you guys. Love you too, buddy. I think it is possible, and I'm thinking it could be. I think it's going to be sooner than later. I think it's going to be SummerSlam. I think. Maybe. I don't know. It depends what they do with these titles.
We're going to talk about it. Like,
yeah.
It's okay. Like, we're going to get there.
But, yeah, the first thing we're going to do is bring up the breaking news that just came out. Well, of course, the other day, WWE did release Nash Carter for the photo that was released, and that came out. I'm sure that most of you know what that is.
Yeah, we're not going to specify.
Yeah, and it's not about the allegations, according to Dave Meltzer. So they let him go today. WWE said that there will be a match on Tuesday for NXT. And there will be
totally apple juice.
Okay, sure. No, that's fine. And on Tuesday there will be new tag team champions crowned on NXT. Since we're already talking about NXT, we'll see Mandy Rose versus Dakota Kai for the NXT Women's Championship.
Just like that.
And Cameron Grimes versus.
Say it properly.
Sola Sikoa. Cameron Grimes versus Sola Sikoa for the North American Championship. So 3 title matches.
This is gonna slap.
Yep. So Maggie, do we talk about WrestleMania first, or do we just go ahead and talk about FTR and the Young Bucks?
You know what? If we don't talk about WrestleMania right now, I'll forget it.
Okay. Well, I think we will talk about FTR and Young Bucks, and I think we both we both know it was a hell of a match. It was fantastic. So, I assume you're probably like me. You think night 1 was far better than night 2.
Spectacular.
Yeah,
spectacular.
What was your favorite match from night 1?
I think it was easily, in terms of a match, it was 100% Becky and Bianca. But in terms of emotion and, goosebumps and everything, it was totally Cody.
Yeah. Night 1.
I didn't think I would love it so much because I'm going to be honest with you. I said that until it happens, I'm not believing it.
Yeah.
Like, I know they were people said that it is happening. Like, Cody was there and he signed a contract. And I was like, okay, but I gotta see it,
Yeah, you're not gonna believe it till he's in that ring or you see him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And when he got out, it was like, guys, by now I cry all the time. And on night 1, I cried almost all the time. Sometimes from laughter, other times because I'm watching an amazing match. And in this occasion, I just felt like it was. I didn't think I would get that emotional because it was weird. It was weird, like seeing like this big of a crowd and it says WrestleMania and then Cody, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
What the hell is happening?"
Yeah,
It was just weird. It was so weird, and I shed a tear because I was so happy that he got the reaction he deserved.
yeah.
It's
Yeah, it was great. What I loved about night one so much was it gave you a little of everything. You got you got the goosebumps for Cody Rhodes. You got the happiness for Bianca Belair. You got the laughter from Sami Zayn and Johnny Knoxville. You got the nostalgia from uh, the Kevin Owens and Stone Cold, and then you also had. Um, I mean, it was just like overall, it was just a fun night, and it was good. It was, it was just spectacular. Night one was great. Um, the thing, the thing about going into night two, I don't think like going into night two. I don't. There was no way it was gonna just.
no way.
There was no
No,
way like it
I
was gonna
know. I
do.
know what you're saying. I
They
know.
couldn't. It was just like going. There's just it wouldn't be able to compete. It was just not.
It's like having the best sex of your life and then going back to masturbating.
Yeah. I,
Too far.
no. I get it. No. Yeah. That,
Hmm.
you just made a better point than I would have made. So, um, night one game. Yeah, this is probably the best way to.
I'm for you. Yes, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Scott is absolutely yes. Yes, I know it's a fair point. Like, sex points are always fair. Sorry.
Yeah, you got JJ to laugh, so that's good.
Yeah, I've slept for 6 hours in the past week.
Yeah. Hey, no. Hey, it's all good with me. I think you're right. Um, night one was yeah. Night. I think everybody would agree. Night one was so much better. And so talking about night two.
Night two
Oh, go.
had its points.
Yeah,
Like
it did.
I'm not saying it didn't.
I think the letdown from night two was
New Day.
yeah, and
This
yeah, oh for sure. And the other thing was
the ending of Roman and Brock, maybe?
well, I
I
was
don't
gonna
know.
say Edge and AJ was just weird. That
It
whole
was because of that fucking crowd. Like
yeah,
they were so like burned out from everything. Like
yeah.
was that match after or before Sami Zayn? I don't remember.
Well, Sami Zayn was night one, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah, Sami Zayn was night one.
I don't remember. I haven't slept in years. Okay.
Yeah, Sami Zayn night one. Everybody, please remind me. Yeah,
I
it
think
had
it
to,
was night two.
was it? I swear
I
night
think
one
it
was
was
Sami
night
Zayn.
two.
Somebody tell us. Though they will. We're like ahead.
I'm sure it was. Yeah, I'm sure it was night
But
two.
yeah.
Uh,
So just it was good. Sammy was night two. Wow. Damn, it felt like
yeah,
night one.
it was just all mushed together. But the thing
Okay.
I'm
Well,
saying is, yeah, that like that crowd was, I don't know, like if they were trying to like AJ and Edge were after the match after Sami Zayn and Johnny Knoxville, right? I need to
I
make
think
this sure.
so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So I know that they were trying to make, a fun little match and so the crowd can, can rest and then have the serious match, but this didn't happen because Sami Zayn and Johnny Knoxville put on a banger and everyone absolutely loved it because here's the thing, during night two, it was maybe my 50th hour with no sleep, maybe, I think. And I was watching the match and I was having the time of my life and I had no idea if the match was good or it was just sleep deprivation. I had literally no idea. I didn't know what was happening, like
Yeah.
no idea. So actually, like I saw people talking on Twitter that they loved the match, absolutely, and that the big hand slapped the crap out of him. Like I will need that hand in my bar and for other stuff which I won't mention. But like it's amazing. I love it. Like everyone should have this hand in their house or work, And I think that this match, the AJ and Edge suffered because of that. Uh, Edge should have won there, but he did
No
win.
way. I agree. I think AJ should have won, and what I think should have happened is Ed should have been just like absolutely pissed and like just take him out like right after, and then Damian Priest like should have came out and like you were thinking that I don't know. Damian Priest is already act like he's turning heel, so I get it, but I
Yeah,
don't really know how
but
you do that. So
the match didn't suffer because of the finish. It was like they were stone cold silent from the entirety of the match, which is sucky because I love AJ Styles and I want him to have the time of his life and I want him to be appreciated by the audience. But you can't have like even AJ Styles couldn't, follow that match.
yeah,
Like,
no,
yeah.
exactly.
And,
It's
and
just
it sucked because of that. And I was looking forward to that match. Like this was one of the maybe two matches I was looking forward to. Like the other one being Bianca and Becky.
yeah,
So there.
yeah.
The
Bianca,
other matches were like probably out of curiosity. I wanted to see what was going to happen, and how they're going to book it and everything. But they everything like do you remember you and I were texting back and forth
mhm,
all throughout WrestleMania. So
yeah.
you said to me one thing. Uh, LOL, I got all my predictions wrong. And do
Oh,
you know? Do
jeez.
you? Yeah.
I was
Do you
freaking
remember?
brutal that weekend.
Yes. Do you remember what I said to you? I said to you, Rob, this is what we get for
Yeah,
using logic.
yeah,
And the night after that, on Raw and on NXT, they did exactly what we said they would do
yeah,
on WrestleMania.
yep,
But
yeah. I couldn't help but laugh at that.
I'm not mad at all. By the way, throwback, those gotta count.
Yeah, ugh,
Those gotta count. I'm sorry, we're still in the tournament.
yeah. That
Jeez.
was stupid.
Yeah.
When I watched it, and yeah, this is I was going to mention this. The Usually we haven't had a Raw after Mania before this one for 2 years. We haven't had one of those great crowds that we're used to. That's now 3 years in a row, and this one was a crowd that we were supposed to have. I don't know what the hell happened this Monday. That was not a crowd. I don't know if the crowd was just too tired or what. I don't know, but that crowd, that wasn't even your average Dallas crowd. That's what
I
I
don't
don't
know what
understand.
that means, but I'm gonna go ahead
Well,
and
no, like I don't know if you remember like WrestleMania, like the night after WrestleMania, Raw crowds are usually just spectacular.
I
Like the
know, I
yeah,
know.
but
Like
this crowd just wasn't there. It wasn't it This felt like the
I
AJ
hated it.
yeah, this felt like the AJ Edge match the whole 3 hours almost.
Yes. Yes.
And I just didn't get it.
And they
Okay,
chanting, we don't care. Like what
this
the
is how you
fuck?
get blocked in the chat right here. Don't say that. I'm a Cowboys fan too. And I'm kidding, Scott, but I get it. I do get it.
That's a good guy.
I know I wouldn't do that, but I was joking. Um, yeah, it was, and trust me, I know Cowboys fans are not the best either. Um, Jesus, JJ. Um,
Yes, I was representing the crowd.
yeah. Oh, well, AJ was
At
on
least you
TV.
gotta be happy about something,
Yeah,
right? Like,
yeah. Hey,
jeez.
people. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're an Eagles fan too. Um, yeah. Um.
Yeah, okay. Guys, let's talk about wrestling because I have
Hey,
no
yeah,
idea what you but
yeah. I know. Maggie has no idea.
I have
Uh,
no idea what you're talking about here.
hmm. Okay, we'll have football talk some other time. But
Definitely not with me. Maybe
yeah, the
take
NXT,
Ryan.
the crowd just wasn't good. I mean, I made a joke on Twitter that it felt like, and I don't know if you remember this, Rob, but this crowd reminded me of the Lafayette, Louisiana crowd. That was the night where Ricochet, Aleister Black, Johnny Gargano, and Ciampa
Tampa.
debuted. It was
Yes.
just like dead, silent. That felt
Yeah,
like the
but
same
like
damn crowd.
they like I don't know which stupid ass NXT debut was worse. women's revolution where Stephanie McMahon introduced three of the horsewomen, or this debut. Like they were both incredibly stupid.
Yeah. I like the horsewoman one more because I was not expecting that.
Were you expecting
Well,
that one?
unfortunately, I was, but the crowd reaction was much better for the horsewomen, than the dead silence that we heard at the show with Ciampa and Black and Ricochet. I mean, that was brutal. But yeah, I mean,
Having in mind that Ricochet and Aleister Black had a brutal tag team title match
yeah.
at Takeover before that.
Hmm. But yeah, that was WrestleMania. I mean, the worst part about WrestleMania, I'd say, was Vince. Vince didn't need a match, and Vince didn't need to beat Pat McAfee. That was.
I had the weirdest lady boner for Pat McAfee. I'm like this. I don't know. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you here. I'm not in love with the guy, I swear. But like, I have some suggestions.
I just
He
wasn't
was
expecting
also
a lady boner to
yes,
come up today.
yes. I
Well,
was.
technically, lady boner came up.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it as well. Yes, hashtag lady boner. But he was incredible in the ring, but surprise, we know that because we've actually seen him wrestle on NXT. And he was amazing. His his moveset is pretty good. He basically does what he can and not more. But his selling was kind of iffy. Like whenever he got hit, he just laid flat on the ground like a I'm not gonna say that. And like it just didn't have to, of course Vince did not have, he didn't have to have that match. Like I get the pop and I get the, the incredibly unnecessary like stunner he got, and it was atrocious. But I feel like it's, I know it's a moment, but it took so much time out of WrestleMania that you could have had a longer New Day match,
Yeah.
Yes, and it's no, like it doesn't work that way. I'm sorry. Like I will always appreciate being entertained because the main thing here is that I was incredibly entertained from WrestleMania, and no one can take that away from them. Like they strive off of that. But freaking New Day, after Biggie got injured really, really bad, and we're just rooting for Biggie, and we want to root for New Day, and we kind of want amazing and wonderful things to be happening to New Day because of that. And not only because of that, but because we freaking love them, because New Day rock,
Yeah.
Sorry for the pun. But we didn't get that. Like, first of all, they lost. And they lost in a ridiculous manner. And I will never stop ranting about Butch. Butch?
Yeah, it was so stupid.
Yes, it is stupid. Like if someone from Fightful, like if any one of you is listening, like take the Butch rants from each and every podcast and do a Fightful scraps on it, I would like that, because I think every podcast Fightful had, there was a rant about Butch,
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't hear that, unfortunately. I bet it was good though.
I will listen to that. Like I need, to close my eyes for more than 5 minutes, and maybe I'll listen to some things.
Yeah. But no, so yeah, that was WrestleMania. Going into and we talked about Raw, but so let's go ahead and move on to FTR versus the Young Bucks. How's that sound?
Oh, sure.
Hell of a match. I said the other night on Twitter after it ended, that might be the best tag team match I've ever seen, and that's going up against the Young Bucks versus
The
Kenny
Young Bucks
Omega
and
and
Kenny
Adam
and
Page.
Hangman.
That goes Young Bucks versus the Lucha Brothers, and even some of the the Usos brothers, the Usos versus the New Day had some classic matches, and even the Revival had some good ones too
DIY.
yeah. So I mean, it's funny how those two tag teams um have been in so many matches with how they've been in so many of my favorite tag team matches. Those two teams, the only teams that they haven't been in a match with that I absolutely love and adore were the Hart Foundation and Legion of Doom back in the or Road Warriors too. But those are like my favorite tag teams, like 5 of my favorite tag
The
teams.
Rock and Sock connection.
Yeah, well, I mean that's true. I mean I love the Rock, so but but yeah, it was just a fantastic match. There was so much it was one of those matches where I was expecting FTR to win, but there was just a part of me that just thought it's possible, but these Young Bucks could win. Like maybe they're just not ready to put
Yeah.
FTR on the map yet, or like over yet. I mean,
Mhm.
just keep on building them, and it was fantastic, and the reaction that the crowd had for FTR. I love that these guys are faces. I love that. I think it's about damn time. I know Sean said it the other night that he never really could see this being them being a face team, and
The other way around.
and I said that a long time ago, like on back before I worked for Fightful. I remember asking Sean in a Fightful Select. I go, I think they should try being a face team. I think they do really well, and I'm anxious to see what they do. I think that's just going to make them bigger. And they don't have to be like faces for ever. I mean, they could do it for 3 or 4 months and then turn on whoever and go back to being heels. But let them be faces for a couple of year or a couple months or a year or so and make that money, because I think they're money being a face tag team for a little bit. I
Yeah,
really do.
whatever they do, FTR will always be money because they're just that good of a team.
Oh yeah.
Yes, yeah, we will cover that. Okay, for money's sake, we will cover that. So the thing is here, like, okay, say what you fucking want about Young Bucks. Hate them or love them, like these guys know how to tell a story within the match. Yes, and FTR's faces is money fire. Yes,
Thank
yes,
you,
Ricardo.
Ricardo, and thank you, Ryan.
Yes, uh, it is money because it's something new. This is why it's money. As I said, FTR will always be money in my book. So, shout out to Jackie, who is like the biggest FTR fan ever. Uh,
Yeah, she just popped up when you said that.
yeah, yeah.
She heard us talking about FTR, and she's like, "I gotta go."
I know, this is the thing here. I will always think of Jackie every time I see FTR on my screen, which is saying something. So, having in mind the match that FTR got out from the weekend against the Briscoes in Supercard of Honor, which was like Supercard of Honor. I watched it, like I tried to watch it live, but like I think that I closed my eyes, like, because it was, around WrestleMania weekend. I closed my eyes, and then when I opened them, Samoa Joe was on my screen. I was like, "What? Like, what the hell happened?" Because, like, I think it was on at 5:30 in the morning for me. So I did my best to watch it. But I suppose we'll talk about it later. And that match was brutal. Like, you know, you always like you want to have ups and downs in your matches when you enjoy the crap out of them, but this one just kept like getting like peaking and peaking and even more peaking, and like you you kind of want to have your wrestlers be able to breathe for a bit before they do other crazy stuff, and they were able to tell a story in this match as well, and they played off ridiculous suplex they did from like from the ropes, from the ropes to to the ground outside the ring, and they were able to play off of that, and they could catch their breath and they just keep going and keep going. Like I love this, like the fact that FTR as the revival came from the biggest wrestling company in the world, and they were shaving each other's backs.
Yeah,
you know
true.
it's I'm not saying that they shouldn't, but like they were made fun of that, like what the
Yeah.
hell. And like the Usos were involved, like they are out there with the best tag teams in the world, like the Usos. Like I fucking love the Usos. Like I don't want to see them drop those belts to anyone, okay? Like anyone, they're so over. Like maybe the team I miss most in SmackDown is the Fashion Files, like uh, the the fashion. What were they called? That Fandango and
Fashion Files or
yeah, the
Fashion?
Fashion
Yeah,
File. Yeah,
yeah.
like those are the SmackDown tag title holders I miss most. But the Usos are doing it. All right, like I can see Roman Reigns losing before the Usos do. Like because I don't want, like they are the only legitimate tag team in that company, and like I don't see anyone taking those titles away from them. Which from Roman, like I see who can now. So turning shifts back to AEW. After they FTR had that brutal match between against the Briscoes, they went ahead and had another banger with the Young Bucks. Like, okay, how many days later? 5 days later? Like, I can recover from a brutal dump in the toilet after 5 days, and they have a kick-ass match 5 days later. Like, this is insane. And the
Oh
fact
yeah,
that
that's it.
the fact that
Brizongo.
Brizanko, yeah, the fact that Dax Hardwood took to Twitter and said, I hated it. I was hurting. It was like incredibly painful, but I did it because I love this and everything. And I'm not saying again that I cry all the time, but I kind of do, because yes, I love you more. And yeah, like it was like you cannot. You can't do it. Like
No,
just
that's why I went like I can't do it.
like that. That looks like
I was
either
like
a butt or a
it's like
funny
an yeah.
potato.
Look at this ass. No,
Yeah,
but
asses and potatoes. Like it's okay. Which is fitting. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that.
Mhm.
So if you hate FTR, you hate wrestling. That's that's basically it. Like
Yeah,
FTR
if you don't
and Eddie
respect them, I guess.
Kingston. Yeah,
Yeah, if you don't respect the wrestling, you don't like wrestling. Is
yeah.
what I'm saying.
Like
Yeah,
they're basically putting wrestling on the mat. Like it doesn't like I get it if you like flippy stuff. I love flippy stuff. It's okay. But like how can you not be
it's
fucking impressed by FTR? Like this is I I got a dose of FTR like really late, like at the moment where they were almost getting called up, and I missed everything, so I have to go back and watch, and I was able to watch everything match after match after match after match, and it was kind of like overwhelming, but in the good way, because it's freaking revival.
yeah.
Like it's
What you said caught my attention. Some women do like flips, and some do like fists too. And right when I said that, the phone rang, so I shouldn't have said that. Um, yep. So this
No.
what?
Don't dare move on. Like, how can you move on from
Yeah. Wow, I got a super chat.
Oh my god.
Oh, it wasn't because of that, unfortunately. I thought it was. Oh, see, there we go. Well, I'll go back to that. See, there we go. Okay, that's what I was going for. Throwback says Maggie is the queen bee of the community. Bow down to the queen. Do you see FTR going back to WWE in 5 years? Could they go the same way Cody did? Good luck at Money in the Bank, Maggie.
Yes,
You know
thank you. I'm sweating a bit.
the thing about this is what I'll say. When it comes to wrestling, it goes the same way. Never say never. Because if you remember correctly, CM Punk, before he came back, he talked to WWE too. A lot of people don't think about that. He told them not to mess around. They did. So he didn't stick around. But he did talk to WWE. Never say never. That's the thing.
I'm not listening to anything you're saying right now.
You're thinking about Fist. I get it. But what's I gonna say? Yeah, my mom is not calling. She doesn't watch this show.
Yeah, my mom doesn't even know about the show.
Yeah, she wouldn't watch this. You'd have to pay her, and you'd have to pay her a lot to watch this.
Yes.
So anyways, what I was gonna say before I threw this show apart, I don't know if you saw Tony Khan's tweet earlier.
I did.
So now he made it's like completely thrown me off. That's why I've been looking at my phone. So he made a comment to Wrestling Inc. And now I can't tell if he's saying the way he made it sound at first is damn it.
Oh no. Oh no. We're not doing that. Guys, please no. Oh fuck.
No, the way he made it sound is when I read it the first time, I thought he was accusing that WWE was paying for it. Now I can't tell if he's saying WWE pay for it or if it's fans that are paying for it.
I have no idea what he meant. Fucking get a PR. This
Because-
needs to stop.
Yeah,
Like I'm not saying I want to believe it's a work and he's like but no, that's not the way to do it. Like no, please.
Yeah.
No.
The thing is this is what I'll say. And I don't need to defend the WWE, but I will in this case. There is really no reason for them to pay people to do that.
Yes. Yes.
The other thing too is it wouldn't cost much money at all to do it, as people might think. You can go on Fiverr.com an app and you can get thousands of likes and followers for almost nothing.
You can also subscribe to Fightful Select for less.
Yeah, $5, and you get a lot, and you don't get much talk about fisting over there for $5 either. So, hey, you started it. Yes, you did. But yeah, what do you think of this? Like this whole Tony Khan thing? I was really at first I thought it was just him messing around like normal. But then I was just like, then he made a comment to Wrestling Inc. And now I'm just completely
piling on.
Yeah.
He kept piling on. Like, I'm sorry, I don't think we'll ever be able to talk about anything serious again for the rest of the night because the chat is all about the fisting.
Yeah, that's my bad. I was playing you and
I can't believe it. You overdid me. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So this is amazing.
And I feel bad now because I'm like, I just showed that where my mind went. So.
As long as you keep show me your hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jazz
so jokes aside, Like we've talked about it on the show. It's I don't mind like the shots at each other, you know, but like this was like my biggest problem with.
I got to stop looking at chat for a few minutes.
I'm just like, don't look at the chat.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah.
This is this is my main problem with the Jericho Appreciation Society, or YAS. It's one thing to take shots at each other. I started hearing myself again. What did you do?
I didn't touch anything.
Seriously?
Yeah. Didn't touch my computer or myself. So, yeah, we are the NXT 2.0.
You did nothing?
No, I didn't touch anything.
Oh, sure, of course. Yeah. Like, what could go wrong? I stopped hearing myself. This is amazing. Good, cool. So, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, about YAS. So the thing is, like, it's one thing to take shots at each other, like harmless, like shots, like they have been, like, for that. Stop looking at the chat.
I know. I got to stop
looking at the chat. So having a whole ass, stable that's been, moving forward out of that, spite for the other company. Like this I don't like. I know that people like it and they don't mind it, but I really hate it because I don't think they need it. And the good thing is they weren't on the show this week. Like Power and Powerful and Eddie Kingston were like, I could see them, but like there wasn't a whole promo taking 20 minutes of the show, which I love because, as I mentioned to you every week from now on, every time I hear Daniel Garcia refer to himself as a sports entertainer, my vulva starts spewing sand. Like, this is how dry I become. Hey, I had to go over on you.
Yeah, Jesus. Sometimes we
gotta start or review NXT 2.0.
Sometimes you just take a shot to the chin, and then you just gotta keep going. My God.
Good luck.
We're gonna get our own show on like some other channel. I like how you said we're back on. Yeah. It's weird. That's the thing. Sometimes I like it. Like I like the back and forth between the companies, even though WWE really doesn't do anything for the most part. When they do, you hear it like in a interview, and usually they're doing compliments, like John Cena. He had nothing but compliments about Max Caster the other day. The only one that really
Britt Baker commenting as a star below Bianca's photo with the championship.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Like, for the most part, the wrestlers want the best, like, for each other. It's just they like doing this to get the fans going. That's really all there is to it. They like when the wrestlers do it, they like getting the fans going for the most part.
Because it gets
works.
people excited.
Kayfabe, brother. So and I mean, like sometimes, like, what Seth Rollins says is a little bit cringy, but I mean, if that's what he believes, more power to him. If that's what he honestly believes, good. That's up. I mean, I might not agree with him, but if that's what he thinks, okay, that's fine. But it's just weird. This just doesn't make sense to me. And for him to the way I took it is he made it sound like he was accusing the WWE. The way he made that sound, and I think that's crossing the line. The way he wrote it, but I'm curious to see what people in chat think. If you know what we're even talking about, if you don't, go check out his tweet from earlier today. It was about probably, I don't know, 12:30 Eastern when he sent that out, maybe 1, something around that time. I just want to see what some of you in chat think, but I'm just very curious, and yeah. Other than that, it's very interesting, and we weren't going to talk about that, but it threw everything off. Of course, other things threw the show off too.
Yeah, okay, like blame Tony Khan for your horniness, Rob, and mine too. But like,
Yeah.
it's yeah, okay. In my personal defense, okay, it's spring, and you know what mammals want to do in the spring, right? So you know, like have it, like you know, the sex and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's spring. It's okay. It's okay to be.
This is what I'm thinking. I agree with Ryan. He's half working with the tweet, but he needs to get a PR person. The thing is, he has a PR person with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Their PR person has done stuff with AEW. It's the same thing. Like, it's the same thing where he's done that before, where people are like, don't tweet.
I just think that his phone needs to be taken away from him.
At times, yeah.
Yeah, at times. Like there's no harm in promoting your show, just like he does every Wednesday and every Friday. Like that's okay. Like that's fine. But there, you know, like this isn't a comparison here. I want to make like this sure. This isn't a comparison. But the only time Vince McMahon tweets is when it's something incredibly important to him. I'm not saying TK should be the same. I like the fact that Tony Khan interacts with people, and you know, it's okay. Like they're like two totally different, you know, people and personalities, and you know, it's, as I said, I'm not comparing, but maybe, you know, fill the room. I don't know, like say the tweet in your head like a couple of times before posting it, or like if you're not completely sure, just leave it in drafts, and then after 5 minutes go back and read it again. And believe me, you will know that this does not have to be posted. You know.
Well, and that's the thing too. Like, for the accusation,
Ryan, stop it.
It's not really that smart for the accusation that he made, because guys like Keith Lee basically admitted, I think it was on the AEW podcast, admitted that AEW violated like tampering with him. Like he admitted that they tampered. He didn't say those words, but basically he admitted. Dave Meltzer even said something about it. Like he basically admitted it. That, but I mean, WWE's not going to do anything because they do the same thing. You know, once they got word that Cody Rhodes is going to be a free agent, they got in contact with him right away. It's like it's a don't say, like don't ask, don't tell type thing. But once you get caught,
yeah, but it's part of business.
It's part of business. But I'm just saying, it's not smart like to do like, and I don't know. It's just really interesting to see what happens with this, because I think it's a bunch of fans. So we'll see.
Yeah,
and we've seen how some of these fans are.
Something. Yeah,
but yeah, moving on. Well, so going back to Dynamite, the other thing that came out of Dynamite is next week we're going to see Adam Page versus Adam Cole for the AEW title in a Texas death match. That'll be interesting. Maggie, does Adam Cole win the title?
No.
Okay, that's what I figured, but I just thought
No,
I'd ask
like
you.
there's a whole thing between Adam Cole and Kenny Omega when he returns, and Adam Cole and Kenny Omega does not need the title. Like there's a feud already going there. Like this isn't WWE. Like they're not gonna put a title on someone just have a match, having in mind that the storyline is already there. Why did I start hearing myself again?
I
What
don't
the
know.
hell is happening?
Couldn't tell you.
Jesus, go home.
Yeah. And by the way, I just saw this, and I'm gonna address this. That quote is is very old. It's not from that movie. It's very, very old quote. It's I can't remember. I even I'll find it, but I know that quote is not from Kung Fu Panda. It's a hell of a movie though. But that quote.
Which one?
The whatever Cody Rhodes said, he had a quote the other day, and people just said
Which
Kung Fu Panda, the
Panda
first one, I think.
movie?
I think the first one, maybe the second. I don't even know how many they're on, or anything like Kung Fu Panda 8, the Ocho, or I don't know how many they're on now.
Just don't talk while I'm drinking.
Yeah, it's like yeah, the quote's really old, but he probably that's the thing. He does. Cody Rhodes has always been on the record that he does read a lot, but it's possible he might have got it from Kung Fu Panda. I'm not saying that.
I'm sure he did.
but I just want to see on the record it's an old quote. But so
Yeah.
Maggie, what's our first coexisting story this week?
Cooper effect story.
Sorry,
Not
Cooper effect.
coexisting story.
I'm
What
like
is happening?
everything like that.
Are you still thinking about fisting?
No.
What? Like, do you want to talk about it?
Yeah. We need to just have a.
I'm a psychologist first, and then I'm a bartender.
Yeah, Rob,
If you
let's
want,
talk about this.
Yeah, let's talk. We're in front of everybody.
Yeah, let's do it. How many people we got in chat? Let's just have a breakdown right now. I don't know how many are in chat. 25, it says.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's totally fine. So, guys, let me just talk to you really, really quick before I cry again about this thing where, let me just get it out of here. Students write adorable letters on behalf of shelter animals to boost adoptions. And it actually worked. They took like this piece of papers and draw the puppy like with crayons, and they would write an adorable an adorable story about the pet, or just what the pet was about to say to its new owners in crayon, like with the reversed letters and everything, and like the iffy handwriting. And one of the letters said, let me just pull it out here. If you do adopt me, I hope I will brighten up your Sunday like the sun. You will be my Sunday special, and I hope I'll be yours. Let me see. Did you hear what I said?
Yes, I did. That's why I laughed.
Not cry. Let me see another one. Hi, my name is Cody. I would love to be adopted. I would like a loving, caring family with a big fenced-in yard. Please be my owner. I'm not strong enough for these.
Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna put a
Do you
link up.
understand how adorable this is?
It is.
It boosted adoptions immensely.
Yeah. Oh, it's awesome. It's great, and yeah, boosting adoption is fantastic.
And this is the adorable thing here, like, because like people need to adopt pets or rescue from from the streets or whatever. I don't know what you guys do in the States, but a lot of my friends come, I want to get a dog, like there are a lot of dogs on the streets and in the shelters. When I don't want any kind of dog, I don't want like one of those little dogs you can put in the bag and I can put my powder with it. And I hate it. Like, okay, like if you
Oh man, that was good.
like they actually want to put their face powder with the dog. Do you understand? Like this is crazy. Like just get a puppy or a dog. Like there are so many dogs in the streets. Like believe me, in Bulgaria, actually there are a lot of cats on the streets. Like I can literally I know.
That was good. It was. That's why I laughed. I was like, that's good.
That's not sexy.
Yeah.
And is that what you call it? A valley girl? I have no
Yeah,
idea
Valley
what
Girl.
this is.
Yeah, just
Oh,
kind of.
okay. Okay.
It's a lot of like never mind. You know where I was going with that. I'm not going with that.
Yeah, I think yeah, it's better off unsaid. Like enough with the with the.
Well, I'm just saying a lot of those movies are made down in the valley. Is what I was going with.
Great.
California, yeah.
Now California.
No, I have the only reason I know that. No, I have a buddy that actually is a videographer in those. He actually films those. He still does it. He's been doing it for like 15 years.
Yeah, sure.
No, I'm
Wipe
not.
your hands clean.
Yeah. What was that?
From the
Oh, my
fisting.
turn? Nope. Nope. Absolutely not. I could not do that if I tried.
Jesus.
Jeez, no.
What were you talking about? Oh yeah, okay, with the puppies.
yeah, we went.
Jesus. So yeah, and no, they're like a one in a pure breed or whatever, and they like got like a pure breed, dogs and fuck off. And there's so many like animals that are ready to be loved. Like just I've had like a million cats with my family. Each and every cat has been rescued from the streets, and I'm hearing myself again.
Yeah, I don't hear I just hear you normal. So sorry.
Hear me normal.
Yeah, you're normal.
This is so annoying.
If anybody else hears something else, let us know.
I'm sure cat hates it.
Hmm.
Like I can hear myself right like.
So the Cody Rhodes is going to be on SmackDown tonight. Wonder what he's going to say tonight. Oh, they hear double.
I know they hear double because I hear.
It's weird.
Double.
I don't hear it. Odd. Huh. I wonder why that is.
Mm-hmm.
I should
and
look
it's
into
not
that.
all the time. It goes away and then comes
I'll
back.
have to ask Joel or Sean or somebody to see what's up with that. Anyways, Cody Rhodes is going to be on SmackDown tonight. Kind of curious to see what he has to say. Is he going to maybe bring up Roman Reigns? Is he going out that? Is he going to go that route already? I really don't want WrestleMania Backlash to be the first time Cody and Roman go at it. I hope they kind of build all the way up to the SummerSlam is what I hope. That's what I hope. But
I don't even want it to be SummerSlam.
Are you hoping next WrestleMania or what?
Yes.
Okay.
But I get it. Like, I think that the only reason, if they do it in SummerSlam, I would. I'm not having sex with my microphone. I'm sorry. It all went downhill from the fisting,
He's.
Can you change, the name of the show?
To just horny with Rob and Maggie? Or...
Like sex talk?
Yeah, sex talk. That's what Fightful wants. Hell, sure. It might actually get more numbers. Who knows?
Yeah, sure.
It'd be interesting.
Yeah. I would think that if they do it, here's okay. Let me just arrange my thoughts real quick. The good thing is I stopped hearing myself. There's only one Maggie now, so this is good. So I don't know what's the difference. Are you doing something different?
No, I'm not. I'm not
You're
doing
not.
anything. No.
Okay, it's fine. So if they do this at SummerSlam, and it's kind of logical that they do, but if they do it at SummerSlam, I would think that The Rock will be facing Roman Reigns at WrestleMania next year. But you'd think that would be the main event, right?
Yeah.
Of either one night. So the other night needs to be headlined by a women's match, right? So it's only fair, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
And what will be that women's match? Will it be Bianca against Charlotte Flair, or will it be Bianca against Bayley? Because I want to see Bayley in the main event of WrestleMania.
I would love that, but maybe night 1. I don't think they're going to give him night 2. Well, I don't know. I mean, why not? Hell.
The thing is that Cody, besides winning the WWE championship, I would suppose that he would love to main event WrestleMania, right? Because that's the most important thing. Did the doorbell ring? I didn't hear it.
No, that was a phone.
Oh, that was phone. So you would think that Cody would want to defend that championship at the main event of WrestleMania. So, if it's the main event of the night, and the other night will be Roman Reigns and The Rock, because you can't possibly have this match and not be in a main event. I will hate it if that's the thing, and we don't have a women's main event. This is the my brain exploding every day because I don't sleep. What is sleep anyway?
It's overrated, I guess.
Yeah, it's overrated. Who needs happiness?
I'm just, yeah, I get it. I do. I understand. Oh, got a nice super chat from Ryan here. Thank you, Ryan. This is out of appreciation for you two and how the fun this show is. You guys complement each other perfectly, and this show is the highlight of my Fridays. Thank you for being awesome. Thanks, man. We really appreciate that.
Why are you making me cry? Like I'm wearing eyeliner. Stop doing butts.
Yeah, it looks like a dumbass apple is what it looks like.
No, it looks like a corgi butt.
Corgi.
How can you not make a heart?
I don't know. My hands are stupid. I don't know.
No, you can do it like this as well,
Well, no, I can't.
You need to finger better.
That's what she said.
I love the show.
Those jokes get too old, but you have to
Never.
I know. It's just I don't know.
Wasn't this a wrestling show?
That's gonna be like the highlight of the show. Maggie told me I needed to finger better.
Jeremy's gonna do.
You're gonna get kicked off is what's gonna happen. What happened to the show? Well, we got to move to
if everyone has any questions about sex, let us know.
Yeah.
So we can wonder too.
Yeah. Don't. These. You know what's funny is like my family member asked about she goes, I know you have a podcast. I'd like to listen to it sometime, and you should give me the email, the web address for it. Nope.
Like,
no. Nope. She's like, why? I go, nope. She goes, I'm completely different. You don't want to hear any of the things I have to say.
Yes.
Well,
oh my God, never.
I'm like, no. Oh, thank you, Joe. We appreciate that. This is for the work you two do, and also a way to outdo Ryan Super Chat. Take that, Ryan. Thank you, Joe.
Yes, have a battle with the Thunder Chats.
By a penny, damn you.
Yes, please
we appreciate you both. Thank you. Wow. Man, that I can't appreciate you. We appreciate you so much for that. It
Yes.
means a lot to us. The NXT this past week, did you watch it at all? Did you have the chance to yet?
2.0 or NXT?
No, NXT UK, sorry.
And NXT UK. Yeah, I watched it at work today, actually. Here's what I'm gonna say. We can, mention like the other matches that happened, like they were all good, like every time I see Gallus on my screen, it's just fine. And I'm not gonna go ahead and talk about how hot Mark Coffey is, because like it's just common sense. It's spring, okay?
Okay, hey, go ahead. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. So after seeing the main event, here's the thing. I now understand why this match wasn't on Stand and Deliver. I totally get it. I understand why it wasn't there, because it had no place to be there. Like, it would have been so, like, one of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong. This match, like, if it was if it was supposed to be at Stand and Deliver, it would have been like, I don't know, Sean Ross Sapp in a battle royal.
Oh, we got to talk about that before we
we
forget.
will.
So
We're not.
yeah,
It would have been so out of place, and it's just, I loved it. Like, this I'm not taking shots at Stand and Deliver. It was an okay show. Like, it would have been better, like, if the booking was like, more logical. And after everything that happened on the show on Tuesday, Tuesday, actually, them doing stuff which was, it was supposed to be on the card on Stand and Deliver. Like, I don't get it.
damn it, Ryan. Thank you so much, man. Also, don't mind giving you guys more. Thank you so much.
You guys are so adorable. I feel like we need to cry on this show.
I'm speechless.
Do you remember our first show live, and we got our first super chat? It was from Ryan, and you were like, "Oh god damn, we got a super chat. I don't know how to display these."
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, "What's happening? what the hell?" Yeah, we're popular.
Oh, geez, Valley Girl.
Megan.
I tell you what I'll do because of that, I will work on my Valley Girl voice, and I will do it next week. I will try it next week. We will try to have a conversation next week, Valley Girl style.
But I have no idea how Valley Girls talk. Like,
the way you're doing it right now, whatever you're doing right now.
This is like the obnoxious girl talk.
Okay,
like,
there you go. That's Valley Girl.
I'm gonna tell Daddy out here.
Yeah, I can't do it right now because I got to practice. That's it.
But,
you got it.
Is my English while doing Valley Girl better or than my normal English? Because I feel like it's better.
I don't know. Like, it sounds more, I would say more American, right? Oh, shit, Drew, Jesus.
Drew, you just mentioned on Twitter that you had money trouble. Why?
Man, thank you guys so much. Holy shit. Oh, good God. Here's a fistful of money in appreciation of the show. Also, your move now, Ryan. God, guys, please, I love you all so much. Please,
I'm so hot right now, and I don't mean it in that way.
Man,
Jesus.
Thank you guys.
I
I
don't
can't
think
believe.
we can talk about wrestling ever again.
Yeah, this is going to be a non-wrestling show from
Yeah,
here on
this
out.
is gonna be a non-wrestling show from now on. We have like 20 minutes left. We
Yeah,
can talk about Samoa Joe.
yeah. How about that? Samoa Joe just looking badass. Like I loved Max Caster coming out there cutting a rap, and Samoa Joe
Oh
just like
my god!
just
Oh my
like yeah.
god!
He's like what
When
he's
we
like.
get him in,
You know what he's
when we
saying? He's
get
like,
him
yeah,
in
you're
the
right, but
ratings,
I'm gonna kill him.
yes, yes. When we kill him in the ratings, he was their champ. Oh,
Ugh,
and he just scalped his ass
yeah.
afterwards.
Was
He was just like, I don't care. Yeah, that's good. I don't care. And then
but was he? That's the
Hmm?
thing. Was Samoa Joe? Were they already on Tuesdays
I
when he?
think actually Keith Lee was champion during the, and Adam Cole, and then Keith Lee, and then
Yeah.
Karrion Cross. I think that no, like it was. I don't think it was either. Yeah, and Samoa Joe's dance moves. Like I cannot do that. Like little of you know, but now like everyone will know. First of all, I was a cheerleader, and second of all, I was a kind of a wannabe self-made breakdancer, but like no, I can't make these moves anymore because it's a thunder chat war.
My God.
Can I send the super chat?
Hold on. No, don't. Thank you, Ryan, so much. What made
Cyclops
you
is
just
here.
Maggie made me
Yes,
what
I
made you
made
decide to shave? She goes, Rob, shave, you look like a tool. No, she didn't say that.
no,
She did
no,
not say that, but
no. Like I love Rob when he's beardless. Like I actually love the dimples and stuff. I actually have a little bit of a dimple, so it's not. I'm not saying that the beard is that the beard doesn't work, but like it's you have a nice face.
thanks.
Like you should show, yeah.
Thank you.
Huh.
Thank you,
Not
thank
nice
you.
face.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Ryan. We appreciate that. And you beat Drew and Joe.
It's not about beating them.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not gonna finish that.
Wow. Come on.
I'm not gonna finish. I don't know what the hell is wrong with the show today. It's not because of me. It's maybe because of Samoa Joe because he was so like. See how I shifted the show back to wrestling. So let's talk about Samoa Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
For
awesome. I
long.
loved it. I love that he beat Max Caster the way I love that he did the what Muscle Buster, is that what it is?
Yeah, it's the Muscle
Yeah.
Buster.
Love that he brought that back. I mean, he couldn't do it in NXT.
He
It
couldn't
was
do it. Yeah.
it was good. I liked the match. Um and I love that he's going to be in the Owen tournament. He was one of my favorite wrestlers in NXT and WWE. One of my favorite. I mean, this was in AEW, obviously, but this wasn't in AEW. But one of my favorite Samoa Joe moments is when he was on that SmackDown episode when he came out just ripping everybody. Do you remember that where he took shots at Jeff Hardy?
I do remember
Like,
that.
oh my
I
god.
do remember that.
Oh, like Jeff Hardy. God, I can't remember. I know he took one at Jeff Hardy, AJ Styles. I don't know if he said anything about Randy Orton. He might have, but he took a shot at different people. But
Yes,
it was
but
just,
like riding the feelings.
yeah, it was such a good one. And then like the other one was when he had that feud with AJ at SummerSlam, and he said something about Wendy.
Wendy!
Yeah, just good shit, man. Good shit, pal.
I so wanted him to win that title. I so wanted him to beat Brock Lesnar. Believe me, I was almost sure he was gonna defeat Brock Lesnar. Great balls of fire,
Jeez,
or whatever.
you got a good country one too there.
Yeah. Yeah. I was almost certain, and I I don't know. Like this was so his moment. I would have loved him to beat Brock Lesnar. Like, he deserved that so much. Like, why? Why? Like, was it because he was prone to injury? I don't get it. Like,
I don't
or
know.
is it because he doesn't look like Drew McIntyre? Is it that? I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
get it. Like,
Every week since he's been released, I swear, I think I've tweeted the same thing every week. If not, it feels like I tweeted. I will never understand a company that will release two guys when you have them under contract, William Regal and Samoa Joe. I will never understand it. Those are two guys that so many people could learn under. It just doesn't make any damn sense. You got Shawn Michaels, people are learning at NXT from right now. Sure, that's fine, great. But having William Regal there too is even better. You look at the people that have learned under William Regal in the past, what?
and they're phenomenal performers.
Yeah, he's been with WWE since he left WCW. And you look at everybody that's come up through NXT. He's basically been a coach with Dusty Rhodes. This was
Yes,
one of the dumbest
and
moves.
JJ is right. He was released twice.
Yeah, this is one of the dumbest moves that WWE has made in, like, when it comes to releases. Will always go down to one of their dumbest moves. I don't get it.
Samoa Joe, I don't get it.
Yeah.
This guy is literally money.
He was great on
so
commentary.
good on the team. Like, do you remember when he got in Seth Rollins' face? When he was, Seth Rollins. Who was he ripping on? Was it Byron Saxton? I think it was Byron Saxton.
Yeah, Saxton, I think.
And Samoa Joe got in his face. Like, he was so badass. Like, that, like, this dude who you think he was injured or something, but that he can kick your ass really, really fast and like with minimal sweat on his face. And then afterwards, he's on commentary. Oh yes, Tom. Oh yes, thank you, Tom Phillips. Amazing commentary on Impact, by the way. Amazing, Tom Hannifan. And then he, like, they gave him, like, the rescuer. Is that a thing? Is that a word?
Yeah, rescuer.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I just can't say it. Like, ruler.
What was that word I said, though?
I don't know.
I can't even remember what it was. Rural. You ever seen the movie Black Sheep with Chris Farley by any chance?
No.
There's a scene where they're in a car and David Spade can't, like, he starts saying limit, and they're both like high because of, like, I think it was like some kind of, like, I think it was like some kind of gas that they got him high, and they're just kind of like repeating, like, limit, and he's like, road, and it's just, I'm dying. I love that movie so much. It's so well, it's just the way I was doing that. I can't say it. It just reminded me.
I thought you were having a seizure.
Oh, I did too. After, like, looking back at it.
Yeah, please.
Oh, Jesus!
What happened?
That happened.
Oh, nice!
My God. One last nice super chat. Thanks for the entertainment and the cheers to everyone. Hope you all have a good weekend. And I refuse to let Ryan beat me. Well, guys, I
have no words.
Thank you.
I have no
Thank
words.
you. Maggie, we got a few minutes left, so tell me who our next I almost did it again, Cooper Effect is for.
Yes, and this plays really, really nice with the whole 69 thing and whatever. Yeah. Guys, I wanted to do this for so long. Our next Cooper Effect is dedicated to Jeff Hawkins, or Jeffrey. Jeffrey. And here's the thing, like, my life sucks so much and I struggle with it every hour of every day. Like, believe me, you wouldn't know it from seeing the show, because I love doing the show, doing the podcast with Rob, and hearing back from you, like, adorable people in the chat. I love you fuckers. And I always appreciate when someone makes me laugh so hard, and Jeff always does this. Like he has that, like so unapologetically hilarious person. Like I've loved Jeffrey ever since I was on a random watch along with him. I have no idea what watch along it was, but like he kept, saying stuff that I had to mute myself because I was laughing, and then I was, wheezing all the time because of my asthma. And, and that guy always popped me, and I will always, appreciate and adore people who made me laugh because it happens so rare in my real life because it's not all sunshine and butterflies. But Jeff has been an amazing person to follow on Twitter. Follow him at crapgame13. Maybe I
Yep.
was
Yes.
that's the handle. And he was on the Fightful post shows for both nights of WrestleMania with Sean, and he did amazing. And here's the thing, I always watch the post shows the day after the show, but when I wake up, I stayed up after WrestleMania, like stayed up as if I could sleep either way, because I wanted to watch Jeff. Like he was so amazing. Like I will say this all the time, more Jeffrey on on
Yeah.
Fightful post shows. And let me just say really, really quick why I call him Jeffrey. It's this it's this British TV series called Coupling, and this is one of
Oh,
my
I've seen
favorite.
that. I've seen that
Yes,
show. Good.
yes, like the British kind, right? Because it's I think
Yeah.
there's an
Yeah.
American
I don't
kind.
know if they
Yeah,
do an American one.
so
America.
so Jeffrey's mother, they call him Jeff, right? The guy.
Yeah.
But his mother called him Jeffrey, and every time that she said the name Jeffrey, it was because she was incredibly disappointed, and she was like, "Oh, Jeffrey."
Oh, like you have a great like acting voice. Like
I
you're
know.
like
I used to dream to do voiceover work.
yeah. Oh, you do
I
great.
used to dream to do that because I'm great at imitating.
You you know what? We're gonna go over time because we haven't talked about Sean and Denise.
We
Um,
haven't, yeah.
so we're gonna go
I'm
over time.
so proud of Denise. Please say nice things about Jeff
Oh,
in one of your
I was, but I just reminded. Sometimes people know we go off the air at 4:30. I just wanted them to know that we're gonna go over. Jeff is a hilarious dude. He's a smart guy too. He does like he's done a lot of work. Like I don't exactly know what he does. He lives in California. I know he does
California love.
hell of a song and one of my favorite rap songs of all time. Um, he does like I know he has something to do with like TV shows. I know he has writing credits. I know he's done other things. He's a smart guy. He's funny. He's hilarious, and he's always very helpful. I've asked him questions. Something that a lot of people don't know about me is I love to write. And written um, I've written a script that will never make it anywhere because I don't want it to, but it's a long story. But I love to write just like fictional stuff. One of my favorite things to do like to write is like crime stuff. Like basically the last thing I wrote is basically Sicario, the movie Sicario meets The Wire type stuff. And like drug cartel stuff. I just absolutely love that stuff, like just the crime aspect of writing. And I've asked him questions before about like as far as writing, and he's just always been a good guy. He's smart. Like when you listen to him, like do his commentary, he makes you think of things that you didn't think about, like when you watch a
Absolutely,
match.
he's incredibly
Um,
insightful
yeah, he's a great
while
dude.
being hilarious as fuck. I love
Yeah,
that.
he's good friends with Sean. I know they went to Cincinnati Bengals playoff game together this past January. Um, he's just overall a really good dude. Definitely follow him. You won't regret it. He's a nice guy. And occasionally, like Maggie said, you'll see him on the Fightful watch along. He'll do Fightful post shows here and there with Sean. I even made a comment to Sean. I'm like, if you should get him on any post show you can.
Absolutely, like
he's good.
please.
So
he's so good. Like he has this incredible energy with him, and I'm constantly like,
yeah, he's great. I enjoy him, and so yeah, Jeff, this Cooper effect is for you, man. We appreciate you, and we just want you to know that.
Love you so much.
You scared me for a second when you did that. I'm like, what? But we think you're awesome, and we just wanted to let you know that. If you, and like I even told you last week, if you ever want to jump on this show with us, please do. We'd love to have you. So please. Other than that, thank you, man, for that, and peace. So now let's talk about.
Before we talk about Sean and Denise, I know you love Dre because I think our show was still on Fightful Select when you decided to end the show with I think one of the lyrics from California Love.
I think
yes, and after you finished,
so cringeworthy.
You like started to say the lyrics, and you started finishing the show, and I was like, yeah, also everything's a dildo if you're brave enough. and we just ended the show that way because I couldn't let you have all the spotlight, you know, because
I remembered that now. Like that was like the me. So I wasn't rapping just for the people that know. I was just saying the word.
You should have been. You know?
I absolutely love California Love. It's a great, as a helicopter goes over the house. I don't know why I just looked up like I could see. Yeah. But okay.
Sean and Denise.
Yeah, Sean and Denise. Before I get started on this, go to Denise's page and watch her vlog from this past weekend.
Please.
My God. I'm not going to say, I sent her a message, and I will say this. I'm so incredibly proud of Denise Salcedo, what she has accomplished in just her short career. She is an amazing person. She is a hard worker, and we already did I almost did it again, a Cooper effect on her, but it's like we're doing a bonus one. What she just did for this, it meant it was really good. It was really good to watch what she's done, how she's built her career. She is going places. It's a matter of time. It is really a matter of time. She's going to be with she's going to be in AEW, Ring of Honor, or WWE. It's a matter of time. One of those three. It's just a matter of time. And it wouldn't surprise me if it's going to be Ring of Honor, just based off what I saw past weekend. Not that I have, just by the way, I have no inside knowledge. That's just me speculating.
Oh yes, of course. Like we don't break news here. Like we fuck around.
No, unless it involves fisting. We'll break that news. We're the fistful leader. The Fightful fistful.
Oh my God.
But
that's her name. That's her Fightful Select name of the show.
Yeah. But anyways, Fistful Fightful. God. Anyways, it was spectacular. She did great. And as you know, like if you saw the opening of the show, that $5 that Sean was talking about, that was from his GCW, where he was telling everybody that he cut a heel promo saying he wanted everybody to pay him $5, and not giving anybody like any spoilers here, but I'm sure you've heard Sean was in the plus Select. That's the name. Anyways, the name. Denise eliminated him, and the whole vlog covers it. And Sean and Denise were great, and the whole opening, like today, I edited like the Sean part to fit my stupid part in, but yeah, it was just awesome. Go ahead.
Uh, I love this so much because for one big ass reason. Uh, I'm I said it when we did the Cooper effect on Denise. I'm just so incredibly proud of her. She just she's doing things that I've always wanted to do ever since I was little, but had no idea how to do it. And she's just so incredibly good, and she looks like a total natural, you know, like it looks like she's not even trying because she has it in her. Like it's just incredibly wholesome. And I've the vlog was incredibly emotional because you could see that she was just as emotional as we were when we were watching it.
Yeah.
It was as if she was watching the vlog while she was filming it. Like it was. I love that, you know, Sean put her over so much, and I loved it because I mentioned it in the chat while they were on the live show. This is a deep wound for me growing up in Eastern Europe, because men here will never put over a woman, like, ever. This will never happen here.
That's too
And the
bad.
fact that Sean did it, I'm just incredibly grateful for him for doing it, and for Denise for being so big of a person to stand Sean's ass, through 3 years of muting her and, crapping all over her, you know. Like, I know that's a gimmick they do, but, like, it's too close to home for me and I don't like it. And this was long-term booking, all right? Like, it's
Yeah.
storytelling here.
Yep.
And I loved it. And I'm just, I just wanted Denise to pin him now. Like, this is the next step. Pin the guy and then give him a pile driver and, 5-star frog splash. And then the Black Widow, because everyone needs to do the Black Widow because I'm
Yeah.
a Sage Elite.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
So as we wrap up this show, Maggie, I got jokes. Are you ready?
Oh, my
First,
nails look good.
yeah, mine don't. Um, so I got one dad joke and one longer joke. So just two jokes this week. The
Is the
first one is
long joke refers to penises?
uh, mm, mm, we'll we'll this one does here. Uh,
Because it's in English.
okay,
Okay. Yeah. Say the joke. Say the joke.
okay. The joke is the first one's a dad joke. I
Hmm.
just flew back from a ravioli convention. Boy, are these arms tired.
Oh, I
That's
needed some time.
yeah.
I need.
Weird. Um, all right. So this one's going to go back and forth here, just so you're aware. Um, 1 second. Okay. So an Englishman says to a Welshman, "Is that your dog?" The Welshman says, "Hey, mind if I speak to him?" Dog don't talk. The Englishman says, "Hey, dog, how's it going?" The dog responds, "Doing all right." The Welshman looks in shock, and the Englishman says, "Is this your owner?" The dog says, "Yes." He goes, "How's he treating you?" Dog says, "Real good. He walks me twice a day, feeds me great food, takes me to the park once a week to play." The man looks in total disbelief. Then he says, the Englishman says, "Can I talk to your horse?" The guy says, "Horses don't talk." He goes, "Hey, horse, how's it going?" Horse says, "Cool." The man's just in extreme shock again. "Yep, I can talk to horses too. How's he treating you?" "Pretty good. Thanks for asking. He rides me, he brushes me down, he keeps me in a nice stable, and protects me from the weather. The man's just amazed, and he goes, "Wow, you got any other animals?" He goes, "Oh, you mind if I talk to that sheep?" The man says, "That sheep's a fucking liar."
I didn't see that coming.
Well, somebody did. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, guys. As we wrap up this show,
Oh,
just have to say, a lot of us are on Twitter, and a lot of bullshit goes down on Twitter.
sadly.
The point of Twitter is to not be one of those people. It's to have fun, learn things, get information, talk to people. It's not to attack people and hide, put a fake profile up, or attack somebody for their health, attack somebody because you think you don't like their reporting, or whatever. It's not for that. There's no point.
If you have a itty bitty weenie, it's
It's absolutely stupid. And I know, based off everybody I see in this Twitter or in this chat, I know none of you guys do that. But there might be somebody that watches us and
go away.
And it's just, if I'm glad you watch us. Maybe you watch us, but trust me, things will be so much better if you do not become one of those kind of people. Trust me, it's not worth it. It's really not. And just for the benefit of yourself and the benefit of others, don't be a jackass to people on Twitter. It is what it is, and with that in mind, I will end the show with saying thank you, everyone. Thanks for putting up with our fisting jokes. Thanks for
It was one fisting joke. Like they piled on top of it. It was one.
I went too far there.
Do you do that? Like, do you open your hand?
Oh yeah, I love fisting. It's one of my favorite pastimes. No, I've never have. I've seen it. I've seen it on a computer.
Burn your computer.
No, I can't. Well, I should with the bookmarks that I have. Jesus, if I die, I need to have like that in my will. Get rid of my bookmarks.
You need to have that friend who clears your history. You know.
Yeah. I don't know if they want to go into that either.
I need to do that as well. Fuck.
Might need to talk to somebody in the CIA or like FBI or somebody. Just, I mean, it's not that bad, but it's
an instructor
and perverts and.
I had no idea I had a Valley accent.
I'm joking. I'm not that bad. I just.
Come on, I'm that bad.
No, I'm just.
We're going way overboard with these.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The sock connection.
You know what? Yeah. I hear anal can be a pain in the ass. But all right, guys. Thank you.
How do you know? No,
I don't.
How
what?
Do you know?
Oh, I gotta promote things.
Follow us for more fisting.
Yeah, follow us if you want to. No, follow me at Rob Wilkins on Twitter, please. And then if you, Maggie, go ahead. I'm lost.
You can, like, if Rob would be kind enough to remove the chat.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. You can follow me at Maggie_IK on Twitter and at Maggie.IK on Instagram. There isn't much like wrestling on my Instagram. It's basically me showing off my pecs and muscles, which I'm proud of after 2 years of working out. And and bar stuff and whatever. Yeah. Please, guys, please like this video.
Yeah. And please find it in your heart to like this, and please find it in your heart to come back.
We're incredibly happy you enjoyed the show, and thank you for the super chats. We enjoyed them so much, and thank you for believing in us. Thank you for watching us, and hopefully we'll be here next week.
Yeah. If not, look for us on Pornhub, because that's where they're probably going to move our channel, or at least move this show to. The other thing too is it is official. Just don't know when it's going to happen. We will have similar to like the list in your boy. We will have a post show, on Fightful Select.
Called Fistful.
Yeah, we're hoping it starts next week. But just so you guys know, that will be happening. So there you go. We're excited for that. And if you think it's bad here, holy crap, I don't know what's going to happen over there. But thank you guys. Peace out. We love you. And we will talk to you next week. Peace. I need to hit in.